Hello YouTube, Chance Paladin here, playing some Rebuild Colony 4 part, I don't know. Just wanted to play this a little bit. There we go. Hope everybody's doing okay. Things are getting crazy at work, so I'm a little tired. Tomorrow's gonna be even more hectic. But that's okay. Just thinking how, someday everybody's gonna watch these and hopefully enjoy them. Dead State is still the most popular game that I'm playing on this channel, but I'm waiting for the new patch, so everybody seems to be okay with that. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, nobody's actually talking to me, so I have no idea. I gave up trying to get people's feedback a couple weeks ago. Nobody seems particularly interested in validating. They just consume. But you know what? There isn't anything you can do about it. So I just keep thinking, the way YouTube is, someday oh, hey. No, that can't be right. We're playing on a huge map. I think that's just scripted in. I don't think we're anywhere near completion. I wanted to play a giant map on purpose because I wanted to play this for a long time. I think I've decided to boycott traits because it takes too long. I'm not the only person that thinks so. Let's demolish this. I know that's going to be a big endeavor, Kobe, but that's got to get taken care of. Managing traits is just a humongous, not waste of time, it's a time sink, it's a humongous time sink, and I don't care for it. I did the math, it was something like 650 clicks to do the, especially now that I'm up to 40 guys, it's probably more than that, to do all my trades. 10, 15, 20 minutes, 650 clicks. Yes, here we go, democracy time. Democracy is a step in the right direction pretty soon. It won't just be democracy. Pretty soon it'll be, what's it called? I'll get a town hall, apparently. Does this team not have firearms? Or... no, they do. That's just a big horde. Blah. Just had to clean up some cat messes. Trying to run back, so I'm a little out of breath. Hmm. I have no idea what that stuff does. I asked. I asked though. I don't. Drives me nuts having to go check wikis to figure things out. Because it just does. Because there's like 5 million different wikis and they don't have a system yet to combine all the information from all the wikis together. It's in process. I actually saw a demo on it a few weeks ago. But we're not there yet. And some people that run some wikis are just absolute militant. Why'd they go there? Great, he has like nothing. I'll just trade him a ton of food for a little bit of fuel. Get my rep up with him. These guys are still not strong enough to take on that team. They'll be a defensive team, I guess. Ooh, that was close. That was a good move. Just in time. Oh. I don't know, I guess I could push along this line. I'll push along this line too. Maybe that'll be just something to go for. I'm trying to find places to scavenge. I need a lot more guns. Farm light, yay. Pff, that's why I overtrade. It's better to overtrade and at least get something. My other squad's up here. I have 2 squads up here. This squad must not. This squad doesn't have any guns. I know the only real point to go through these guys' stats is for I guess these guys are better rest. Go through their stats in case you get defense or home stuff. Sleep under the stars buff. Man. Well, that teaching learning thing doesn't do anything. I'd make these guys a new squad, but they probably don't have very many guns, because Gustav has not been giving me any. Shoot, that is my trader guy, isn't it? It's my negotiator. And I can't have anyone on the hospital because you can't have double status. Oops. Stop it. There we go. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get that hospital. team down here. Okay, I do have another team down here. I think people defend in a 1 square around them radius. So I think this one defends for all these too, and so on. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. I'm talking to myself right now. I mean, I'm talking to you guys, obviously, but, you know, I think you do. Do I have 2 squads down here? I do. There. That'll be the squad for that direction. That'll be the squad for that direction. I've got 2 squads going this way and 2 squads going that way. Sorry, I'm super paranoid about on my mic and making sure I'm recording and making sure I'm not on mute. And I've been making so many mistakes. Oh, holy crap! Actually, oh, okay, that's not good. Where is that group at? Yes, he must, since he's threatening this and this, and I only cover these, I've got to move him down 1. Since he can't threaten anything else, that radius will be fine. Car battery power. Pfft. No idea what that stuff does or anything. I'd like to claim more houses, but there just isn't another housing area maybe down there. If there was a barn, it'd be neat if it gave you like 1 house or something. Oh. That's weird. I thought we, oh, I guess I haven't done that yet, this build. Stranger danger. Let the people vote. Okay. Whatever. That's the first time that I've had people vote on things. That's pretty interesting. I guess theoretically, just kind of like actual democracy, they could actually vote for some pretty damn stupid things. I never really thought of that. Well, I think it'll be more interesting. I think it'll be more interesting that way. Hey! 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 I give about 1/3 of my food away each time. Don't really care. Ooh. Oh yeah, nice. Nice defense. Is that my negotiator? No. I just put my negotiator into this pile, didn't I? It's him. So it's one of the glasses guys. Is it him? No, that's Felix. Is it him? Yes. That's one of the things. It's just She's got Sarah's shit. She's got to make it so you can just choose people from the freaking character menu. Please. Please, if you're listening to this, Sarah, let us choose people from the character menu. I don't care if... There he is. I found him. I don't care if it's the same icons forever. Please, 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 please let us choose from character menus. I'm begging you. Please. It's so important to the game to let us do that. Oh. These guys are not in... No, it says they have really high defense. Oh man, the scale we're talking, I don't think banks and police stations and stuff are working for defense right now for some reason. It says that place has 146 defense, but when those zombies attacked, it said I only have 90 or something like that. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. Oh yeah. See, that's more like it. 130 defense, 130 defense. Sounds about right. So, yeah. I have a lot less time to play tonight because I stayed at work late. And then I had some errands to run. So that's why these videos aren't as long tonight. So I wonder if by being here, if I'm defending this. No idea. I think so though, because I think I've seen that process before. Which team is this? And oh, okay, so that's 104. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh, shower rationing. Let the people vote. Okay. They're changing all the policies I made. I guess that's normal. It's just kind of funny. So they're 104 defense, they're 98 defense. Wow, it's almost the same. Except, strangely enough, they have higher defense, but they have lower attack or something. I wonder how that works. Oop. Machine gun. Electronics. Materials. Fuel. I'm just gonna buy everything. I think I'm actually running low on food. I think I'm actually going through it by doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna stop. Where'd you come from? Oh crap, was that? It was. It's one of the blonde mohawk guys. Is it you? No. Is it you? Yes. So I park him up here so I can find him. There we go. I should totally set some people to... Well, farming only gives you one extra food. I just need to keep capping farms. Why is that yellow? I don't understand. So he's the only thing. Okay, that's fine. Fertilizer. Bunker construction. I wonder what these things are for. They're so funny. Ah. Alright, everything still seems fine. Oh, I know what would be nice is if it told me their names when I moused over them. But I bet you that this functionality, or this Flash doesn't allow you to... No, Flash has an on mouse over. Flash has an on mouse over. In fact, well, this whole thing is on mouse over because there's tons of stuff to click, but this is called an object, and you should be able to do it. There's that stupid should word, though. I believe you can do it, because I have done it before in my game. In case you guys don't know, I have my own Flash game. One of these days, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna record it. In fact, I've been meaning to... Oh, little hobo's back. Hey, buddy. Anyway. I was meaning to do that. I'll get around to it. I just renewed my domain. I didn't take a break even over Christmas. I'm one of those kind of guys that like never takes breaks. You just can't. I can't take a break. I need my job to make me full-time. As soon as they make me full-time, I can start taking breaks. I want to take one here in a couple weeks, but I'm just dreading it. Because I know I'm gonna lose a lot of money. And I don't think my manager is gonna let me make up for it. He so far has been 100% resistant to it. And he doesn't really have any reason to change his mind. It's in their best interest that I bill as little as possible. It's the way it is, and I'm not trash talking. That's just the way it is when you're a contractor. It's contractor 101. It's contractor 101. Contractors have almost no advantages and almost every single conceivable disadvantage. You have to be almost completely, literally irreplaceable and in very, very high demand to afford any concessions from your um, from the people who from the client is what I'm trying to say. Alright, well, let's see where Blonde Mohawk goes. Okay, so he can threaten that, that's why. Emergency recall. Wonder what that does. Hey, I found a dog. See, now here's the thing. I know somewhere in my group I have an animal lover. I'm going to try to find that person. So I found a dog. So I gotta find an animal lover. So. Nope. 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 There he is. Bear, apparently. Super dude, huh? So now I have to go find Bear. What's Bear look like? Bear is light-skinned with a gas mask. And it says he's killing zombies. Which means he could be anywhere. He's not in that group. Not in that group. Well, hold on. Maybe we can narrow this down a little bit. I think this is the only group. There he is. That's the only group that was literally fighting zombies. And look, he equipped the dog anyway. So it apparently is, at least that time, quite smart. So this is going to be an incredibly powerful team. This team right here is going to be very powerful. Doop. Make me wanna joop. Doop. Alright, well, we got a pretty good process here. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys, 10 years from now, if there's even still a YouTube. Is it? Who cares? That's so stupid. I'm not even. Yeah. I brought that up in several videos. When we're done, this is going to be a military town. In a good way, not a bad way. Anyway. Just 10 years from now, if there's still a YouTube, someone will be watching this and they'll go, Rebuild 3? Why is this guy playing Rebuild 3? And they're gonna yell at me. Ammo? No. That whole thing is rigged. Freaking stupid. That thing is irritating. Why are you playing Rebuild 3? That game's so old. Because, all because YouTube refuses to filter based on new content. It's new now, but nobody knows that. Nobody even knows it exists. You do the meta tags, you do everything exactly how you're supposed to, and nobody even knows it exists. It's all based on popularity. If you're not popular, nobody ever sees your content unless you pay for it. Even though it's in their best interest, it's in YouTube's best interest that people find my content. It's in this developer's best interest that people find my content for them. I don't benefit from this at all. I don't get a dime. And I probably never will get a dime. Because, you have to have so many views to even make a penny. So, it's in everybody else's best interest, but nobody wants to lift a finger. I've asked so many people for help. Every week I ask 1 or 2 people. I try to find 1 or 2 people. Say, hey, can you help? Can you mentor me? Can you show me the ropes? Can you show me what to do? Can you show me why people do what they do? They don't even respond, or they say, no, sorry, I'm just figuring it out too. But they have 8, 9, 10 times the subscribers that I do. It's like, what? I don't know. It's just a hobby. Well, it's just a hobby, but you're doing 10 times better than I am, 100 times better than I am, so can you... What? How did that work? Oh well. Obviously my defenses weren't working, so... How does this farm have 7 defense? Anyway. Point of all that is, 10 years from now when I'm popular, or whatever, unless YouTube feels sorry for everybody and changes their policies, you guys will finally see this and you'll be like, wow, he's a pretty funny, cool guy, or whatever it is you think. Everybody I talk to now on my other channel says I'm a pretty funny, cool guy, but nobody on this one, they don't really know me from anything. I keep forgetting to add people to this team. I should be able to defend that. I don't know. I refuse to pay money for advertising that. Oh, hell no. Oh, that's a double. That's why. Oh, crap. Ugh. I gotta make sure each one of these groups has an entertainer. Look at look at all the frickin' perks that they're ready to all do perks again. I don't even. Oh, it's just so upsetting. I might take a break from this again. So does this one have both of the entertainers in it? I tried to make sure each group has an entertainer. No, they're not. Oh. Or is this the same group I just looked at? Son of a bitch, that's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. They need... I know she's trying to work on some good stuff. She's trying to work on the enhancements, but... I... Okay, there's the first entertainer. This team only has 3 people. She's got to fix some of these things, though. Gosh darn it. I swear my team used to have an entertainer on it. Let's grab this house. See, there's what I want to do is I want to have something where it's like, okay, put every entertainer right here. All the entertainers come here. And then I sit there and parse, and I move everybody like here, 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 here. Parse out the entertainers. Make sure everybody has one. Make sure everybody has a scavenger. Put all like the negotiators right here. Grab all the preachers. Dole out the preachers properly. Turret construction. It's just... This is basically a management game that doesn't have management tools. That's basically what this is. And I know it's still in alpha, like halfway through, but man, it's just, it's really fun, but when you just see, I like this disused farm, it's like a house with a freaking airplane on it. I don't know. Knowing that I've got probably 100 perks that aren't getting done, it's very daunting and defeating. Oh, the Love Caravan. Yeah, that's the part I'm stuck at with Kathleen. It just says she doesn't want to talk. Anyway, I'm rambling now, and this is cutting into my time to get on the next thing I wanted to do. I gotta go to work about 3 hours earlier than normal tomorrow. I'm just so exhausted. The weekend, like... You know you're exhausted when the weekend feels like nothing. When your whole weekend is spent catching up that's so cool. Hey, there's another one. And your weekend's spent catching up. It's not good. It's not sustainable. I'm afraid I'm gonna get burnt out. I'm really excited for tomorrow because I'm gonna be working on some really important stuff. But the other part of me wanted to take tomorrow off. But you know, nobody ever asks you how you're doing before they pile more work on you. I was already at capacity before they gave me extra work. I keep telling myself, I'm not going to take on any more work. I'm not going to take on any more work. I keep telling myself that. And I keep taking more work. I don't know how to say no. Well, I mean, I know how to say no. Give them my 2-week notice. Don't think I haven't thought of it. In fact, I've even told them a couple times. But I keep hoping that they'll take me on. Actually, bring me in. I've only been working there on and off for like, this is my 8th year, 2006, 12, 13, 14. It's my 8th year. It's like this movie I really, really hate, called like Switch, or Remote Control, or some damn thing. Adam Sandler gets a remote control from Christopher Walken. Yeah, good idea. Can control his life, and obviously it goes terrible. It's funny at first, and then it turns into a tragedy, big time. Big time tragedy. Well, anyway. That's what I feel like I'm stuck in that rut. The rut that he was stuck in. Where you're waiting for something to happen. And you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. And that's what happened with him. He thought he was about to get his promotion and he didn't get it and decided to just fast forward. And it turns out that it took a lot longer to get his promotion than he thought, and missed a lot of his life because of it. And then decides to fast forward again to his next promotion, which ends up taking even longer than he thought, misses even more of his life. And ends up missing everything. And his kids grow up. And they leave. And he dies. He dies. And it's like, what do you do? Well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have what's called a work-life balance. Ooh. I need to pull in another team. Unfortunately, they have to sit on the hospital. Which is bullcrap, because if somebody gets injured, now they can't go to the hospital. Because it doesn't allow 2 states at the same time. Anyway, I'll close it out. I'll close it out with this. You're supposed to have what's called a work-life balance. And they preach it, and they say you're supposed to have it. And they encourage you to take time, and they encourage you to spend time off with your family, but in practice, wow, that's a really, well, apparently everybody decided. I have a hard time believing that, though. I'm sure people did not decide to give the best people guns and leave everybody else without them. I'm pretty sure people did not decide that. Anyway, there's supposed to be a work-life balance. But when the crap hits the fan, it's work that comes first. No life. Every time. Until finally people in your family die. Or your loved ones die. Whatever. Your animals die. Sounds like I'm being all negative and like that this stuff never happens or whatever, but I was at the store yesterday. I think I was just grocery shopping or something. Walked by some lady and she goes, talking to her girlfriend, she said, "Oh, my mom just died 2 days ago." Or yesterday. She's like, "My mom just died yesterday. And I'm back at work today." And I just kept on walking. You know, obviously it's none of my business. But I couldn't not hear, you know. And there's supposed to be a work-life balance, but there isn't. Because in work-life balance, balancing doesn't pay the bills. That's the problem. Your bill collector doesn't go, "Oh, you did a good job balancing your life this month. We decided that you don't have to pay your bills." No. Yeah, right. They go, "Screw you, we don't care if you're freaking bankrupt upside down for 3 months with no health care and your clothes are falling apart. We want our damn money. Or we're gonna put you on every telemarketer's list on the freaking planet and every bill collector's list on the planet, garnish your wages and put liens on everything you own." Work-life balance. You know, if your job cared about work-life balance, they would actually legitimately make sure you're okay. And I don't mean stupid minimum wage increase bullcrap. I mean, literally, like, are we letting you go home on time? Are we letting you come in on time? Are you able to take care of your bills? Instead of like, "Oh, those clothes aren't up to standard." Instead, they should ask, like, "Why aren't those clothes up to standard?" And I actually, again, I mean, you probably think maybe these things are stupid. I've had some of these discussions with my boss. Actually, one boss ago, I should say, was trying to set me up to meet some people to hopefully get a new job, which didn't pan out. And he told me to wear my interview clothes. I'd been working there for like 5 years at that point. I'm like, man, I don't have any freaking interview clothes. I've been working here this whole time. Why would I have interview clothes? Well, can't you just go out and buy something? Like, dude, I'm 3 months upside down in my house. Okay? Because you guys fired my wife. So, how the hell do you expect me to buy that? And he just looked at me. Completely disconnected from reality. Just, he had no idea. He just sat there and he's like, well, I don't know. And, you know, they say the same thing everybody else does. Go to the Salvation Army or whatever. I'm like, why don't you? Oh, yeah. It's just like, dude. Oh, this must be, why do I have to go shop somewhere for interview clothes to meet somebody's completely invented imaginary set of expectations? To interview for a job I'm not gonna get, clothes I'm only gonna wear once. Joke. Anyway. Yeah. That's why I always say things like people just need to be taking care of each other. You ask, you know, well, you have all these problems, what do you do about it? Oh, it's simple. Oh, really? If it's so simple, what is it? Take care of each other. Stop trying to stab each other in the freaking back every 2 seconds. None of you are losing your jobs. Stop trying to freaking kill each other. Who cares if you think that the guy next to you or behind you does half as much work as you do, or a quarter, or if they talk all day? I happen to work with people that talk all day and don't work. I happen to work with other people who work their ass off, who other people think that they don't work at all. I work with all different kinds of people, and they all hate each other. None of them are satisfied. They're all trying to stab each other in the back all day. Even though we're all working towards the same goal. We're all trying to work towards the same goal. But they won't take care of each other. Why? Well, that's because there's no established hierarchy. That's why. You have to have a chain of command. You have to have an achievable, attainable hierarchy. As soon as you do that, you're sitting pretty. I'll leave you guys with my last little bits of wisdom. I always forget to do an outro, or sometimes I don't always have time, but take care of each other, get training, be aware.